right, so if you're looking to buy or sell a home in Delaware this year, something big just happened that could change things in a major way. So, Governor Matt Meyer just signed a proclamation to speedline and speed up the process for new construction homes to be built here in Delaware, which will make a lot of builders happy, a lot of people who want to buy a home happy, and make that situation happen a lot quicker. This could also free up inventory for those who are stuck in a home and can't quite find a home at the price that they want. Keep watching for more information on what's happening this week in Delaware real estate. All right, guys, so if you're watching this, you know it's Bert Ferguson with the Rush Home team of Compass here in Delaware. And I want to bring you guys some really cool updates that are happening right here in Delaware that you need to know about when it comes to real estate. So like I mentioned before, Governor Matt Meyer has streamlined and made a proclamation to streamline the process for homes to be built here in Delaware in all three counties. And this should make homes so much easier to get permitting, so much easier to be built, and essentially create more inventory to help create more affordability, right? If there's more homes and more options for people to choose from, and there's easier process for builders, it just makes everything a lot easier. Now, in tandem with this, the Delaware State Housing Authority, also known as DSHA or DSHA here in Delaware, has done a land use reform program that they've just passed, which is basically going to happen in 9 different jurisdictions. And what this will do is it will basically allow for more styles of homes, more options of homes in different areas, and essentially create more affordability. Now, nationally, we're up in inventory about 10%. But here in Delaware, we haven't quite caught up yet, especially with new construction. So there's just not enough properties to meet the buyer demand. And these two legislative proclamations, one from the Delaware State Housing Authority and one directly from the governor's office with Matt Meyer, is basically going to help create a much easier and faster process for people to be able to buy a home, sell a home, or build a home. So with that information, what we need to really look at next is what's happening on the days on market. If you guys watch my video, you guys know I really zone in and hone in on the amount of time that a home sits on the market depending on where it's at in our state. So Delaware, we have 3 counties: Newcastle County, Kent County, and Sussex County. Right now, in Newcastle County, homes are sitting for about 30 days on average. Then in Kent County, homes are on the market for about 50 days on average as of filming this. Then down in Sussex County, homes are on the market for about 73 days on market. So as we can see, these numbers tell a story. First of all, Newcastle County, still on fire. People want to be in Newark. People want to be in the outskirts of Wilmington. People want to be in Middletown. People want to be in Newcastle. People want to be in these areas where there's industrious, close to Philadelphia, close to New Jersey, still too close to I-95, and just a lot more convenient for them for those lifestyle purposes. Then you've got Kent County, which is just about on average with the national days on market. All around the country, it's about 45 days for a home to sell. So Kent County is essentially in line with that. But at 73 days on market down in Sussex County, this is telling a story that beach market is cooling off. Right now, the beach market really headlines the Sussex County market. And now that we're in the colder months or coming off of the colder months, it's just taking a lot longer for homes to sell. As we approach spring and summer, things may heat up. And this is just kind of natural in the Delaware home sales cycle. But as we can see, Newcastle County is still winning. You price your home correctly, you will get an offer and close on your home within 30 days. So with that information, here's what I'm telling my buyers this week. If you're looking to buy a home here in Delaware, this is what you need to know. 1, if you're looking to move to northern Delaware, 30 days on market is what it's taking right now for a home to sell. So it is extremely competitive. 2, keep your eye out for all of the streamlined processes that are happening with the Delaware State Housing Authority and through the governor's office. This may, in the future, allow you to purchase a home from a builder at a really, really competitive price, as it's now going to be a lot easier for builders to be able to move product, be able to put a home's site down, be able to get all of the permits that they need, and sell that home onto the market. So keep your eye on that. Next thing is the mortgage interest rates. Okay, so right now we're still hovering around 6% rates. And if you take the average home in Delaware at about $350,000, that monthly payment is just going to be about what it's going to cost to rent. So right now, go ahead and talk to mortgage loan officers. See what programs that they have, because what you're going to pay right now in rent is very, very similar to what you're going to pay monthly for the average home here in Delaware. And that's 15 to 1,700 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, built between 1970 and built between 2001. That's going to be your average home here in Delaware. Now, whether that home is going to be a townhome or a single family home, we have yet to see. That is going to determine where you land. But what we can say is it's going to cost you the same to own as it does to rent right now, 6%. So that's what I'm telling buyers this week. Make sure you guys focus on that. Okay, and my sellers, what I'm telling sellers this week is that homes in Newcastle County are selling within 30 days, the same thing I'm telling buyers. So it's really important to start off on a strong foot when you market your home. And it's also important to look at those first offers as people who are very serious. Don't test the market. Don't try to pit offers against each other or just pass up on something because you think you can get better later on. Homes are selling fast, especially in Newcastle County. So if that is the case, those first offers that come in are usually going to be ones who are very, very strong. Okay. Now, if you're in Sussex County, 73 days on market means you need to stretch your time horizon on how long it's going to take you to go ahead and make your home sale happen. You need to keep that in mind. So if something doesn't happen for a month or even 2 months, you're talking 2 months, you're talking 60 days. You're still 2 weeks off from the average days on market. So keep that in mind as you're putting your home on the market. And then also what you may want to consider is putting your home on the market this year sooner than later. You may see a lot of competition from people who are holed up in their homes and are ready to buy a new home. Well, that option is going to become more real this year as we get a streamlined process for new construction builders. They are going to be able to put product out, put homes up a lot quicker than we've seen before here in Delaware. That means people who are ready to sell finally have a place to go. We may see a bevy of resale homes hit the market. So if you want to beat that competition, I would look to list your home a few weeks before that spring market really hits, which is about that first to second week of April. List 2 or 3 weeks before that so you can beat out the competition. Okay, a lot of people who are in a home right now are ready to move. Well, that option is going to become real. So you must beat that competition. And if you're in Newcastle County, put your best foot forward. You're going to get an offer within a month. So that's everything for this week, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share. I'm going to come to you guys every week with what you need to know in real estate, especially here in Delaware. If you want anything else that you want me to talk about, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.